प्रभु जी मोरे अवगुण चित न धरो, प्रभु जी मोरे अवगुण चित न धरो। समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो, समदर्शी है नाम तिहारो, चाहो तो पार करो, प्रभु जी मोरे अवगुण चित न धरो, प्रभु जी मोरे अवगुण चित न धरो। एक लोहा पूजा मेरा खत, एक घर बधिक परो, एक लोहा पूजा मेरा खत, एक घर बधिक परो। सो दुविधा पारस नहीं जानत, सो दुविधा पारस नहीं जानत, कंचन करत खरो, प्रभु जी मोरे।
I'm almost tongue-tied seeing that last scene with the last question. Have you seen God? We all think about it. Have we seen God? Aditya, have you thought about it?
Well, being brought up in the U.S., I went to Shaka, and in Shaka, I always learned that there is God in everyone. But at a young age, I used to really think, is there God in that person? I thought God was supposed to be nice, and he doesn't seem that nice. But as I grew up, I started to understand that the whole entity of God and his being isn't in one person, but all his different aspects are shown in different people. Some people are intelligent, and some people are compassionate. Show compassion. They all show different aspects of God. Not one person is God, but all the human beings put together, all their different aspects put together, that shows God. And I believe Sri Ramakrishna was saying that. He meant that he could take a step back and see everyone as one whole group, and he could see God.
Aditya, you really put it very beautifully. I have two little boys of my own, and they go to the Shaka every weekend as well. And I can see foresee the future of how they grow up and probably appreciate these aspects of God and spirituality and religion. In another scene, we saw Professor Hasty. He was also the principal of their college. And he said a couple of things that really turned true. One of the things he said about Swamiji was, I'm paraphrasing, so this is not the exact quote. He said, in all my travels far and wide, I've never seen such a lad with so many possibilities and such good talent. And he said he would go far. And that was true. He did go far. He came all the way to Chicago as well. In addition, he spoke about Sri Ramakrishna. He said Sri Ramakrishna was one of the very few people who could go into deep trances, and which is why he led Swamiji to go meet Sri Ramakrishna. Now let's see what's going to happen next.
Swami Vivekananda said, we are responsible for what we are, and whatever we wish ourselves to be, we have the power to make ourselves if what we are now has been the result of our own past actions. It certainly follows that whatever we wish to be in the future can be produced by our present action. So we have to know how to act. This means that we can be whatever we want to be because we have the powers within ourselves. For example, if someone wants to be a doctor, they can do it by their actions of studying hard. If they don't study hard, they will never be a doctor. Therefore, each one of us has the power to change our lives for the better every single day.
Narayan felt such a strong connection to Sri Ramakrishna that he continued to visit Sri Ramakrishna during all his college years. Sri Ramakrishna taught Narayan many things, such as how to do sadhana, deep meditation, and gave Narayan lectures on spirituality. Narayan always questioned everything that Sri Ramakrishna taught. Sri Ramakrishna appreciated this quality in Narayan and answered all his questions because it showed that Narayan truly wanted to reach enlightenment.
God is an ocean of nectar. Tell me if you will dive into the sea or not. Well, imagine that there is a bowl full of sugar syrup and you are a fly. Where will you perch yourself and drink the syrup?
I'll sit on the edge of the bowl, extend my mouth and sip from there. For if I go farther, I'll get drowned.
My son, this is the ocean of God. There is no fear of death in it. It is the ocean of immortality. Is there a limit to the love of God? So I say to you, immerse yourself in the sea of God. You are all my disciples, but you are like stars in the universe. Narayan is like the sun and has been born to help others.
By the time Narayan graduated from college, he was a true believer in Sri Ramakrishna and had decided to become his disciple and a monk. Narayan and the other disciples took their vows to be monks, or sannyasis, changed their names, began to wear saffron robes. Narayan changed his name to Swami Vivekananda. However, he did not keep this name permanently, and most people called him Swamiji. Soon after this, Sri Ramakrishna passed away on August 16, 1886, through Mahatma.
So, Ajayji, did Sri Ramakrishna really show God to Swamiji?
So what I have heard and read is that after Narayan or Swami Vivekananda first went there and asked him this question, Swami Sri Ramakrishna Paramhans touched Narayan in a way that he could see God all around him. Like the entire existence was surrounded by God. And he realized him in a way that he never ever doubted his existence again.
Wow, that's so powerful.
Yeah, and then going back to the discussion that we were having prior to the last week is about intellectual curiosity. This particular incident just shows us the power of intellectual curiosity. If you never stop questioning and never stop trying to learn more, see the heights that you can achieve, he could actually see God.
Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show you how much just asking questions can get you. Just like if I asked that question on my math test, would have gotten an A.
Yes, and I'm sure if you take this lesson back to your heart, you are probably going to get better scores for the rest of your life, isn't it?
I guess that's true. I mean, that's what my mom tells me.
So while we are getting set up and we are discussing this student life aspect of learning from Swamiji's life, I remember Swamiji had another unique quality resulting from his ability to concentrate. You know how we kids start learning to read?
Yeah, you first start with a letter, and then you do the phonetic reading of the letter, and then you read the word, and then the sentence, right?
Right, and most of us just stop at reading the sentence at a time, right? Or a few words at a time. Swamiji used to read a magazine like a flip of a page, and he's reading this. Somebody asked him, what are you doing? He says, I'm reading. So how is this that you're reading this? And he says that exactly how you said, people stop at the sentence. I actually started reading a paragraph at a time, then a page at a time, and that's what I'm doing. I'm reading a page at a time and flipping over.
Oh, wow. That's pretty powerful and fast. So
Exactly.
let's see what happens in the next scene.
Thus said, be not afraid of anything. You will do marvelous work. The moment you fear, you are nobody. Be a hero. Always say, I have no fear. Tell this to everybody. Have no fear. This means we shouldn't be scared to try new things. We should always attempt to do our best and not worry about failing. Also, we should not worry about what others will think and say. As long as we do our best and are not afraid, we can succeed at anything.
After 2 years with the other disciples, Swamiji decided to leave the monastery as a wandering monk to travel throughout India and teach enlightenment to everyone. He only carried a water pot and a staff.
Namaste. I would love to learn about your life and also teach you about God. Are you willing to listen?
Sure. Come stay in my new house, Swamiji. I work for the British government, so I have a good job. We have many servants, a beautiful house and many righteous. Please come with me to my house.
Thank you for your hospitality. Would you like to learn about God?
Maybe later. I have to go to work now. If I don't keep working, then the British might come and take away my beautiful house. Then what will I do?
Thank you, but it seems that you are too busy to learn of God. I will come back when you are free. Namaste. I would love to learn about your life and also teach you about God. Are you willing to listen?
Namaste. I kindly decline, sir. I am a Christian and I have already discovered God through Jesus Christ.
That is wonderful, sir. I am so happy to hear that. By the study of different religions, we find in essence they are one. Your God and my God are the same. Thank you for your time. Namaste. I would love to learn about your life and also teach you about God. Are you willing to listen?
Thank you, Swamiji. I would be most honored, but I do not have time. We are very, very poor. If I do not go and work, then I will have nothing to feed my family this evening. Please understand.
Of course, dear lady, I understand. Go and do your work. Your family will be waiting.